Hey, what is up, you guys? James from Reptiles. Today, we're going to talk about the reptile show I went to. I was supposed to film it, absolutely dropped the ball. Go figure, right? It just ended up getting real busy the whole time, which is good and bad. So let's talk about things I sold, things I didn't sell, and the next upcoming show. So you can see my, make sure that's in frame. You can see my leopard gecko hatchling rack. I sold all the babies I had in there. I sold a bunch of leopard geckos for my friend. I sold quite a few crested geckos that don't look like it because I split up everything else into individual enclosures. I went through, I washed everything that got sold, and I put everything in separate things. I did sell a breeder female from this enclosure. Her name was Sarah, and she had an egg in her. The person I sold her to just got the egg. The egg just was just laid, so she was really happy about that. I moved these guys into here finally because I finally got some eco earth at the show. I actually need to clean that branch. And I know I talked about this before. I do plan on separating the adult females, but I don't know. I don't have any kind of time period on that. I'm not gonna rush into it. I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet. I did separate my lily white female. She's about to lay, so I put her in there with a lay box. And on top of that, we have babies. So, or a baby, I should say, because the other egg hasn't hatched yet. Now, there's 2 other eggs in here that are due to hatch in 8 days. And they don't look good. So, I don't know, but that baby actually looks really awesome. I've been getting a lot of awesome babies from this this group. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. It's got some Dalmatian spots for sure. Some of the other ones I've been hatching have actually had really awesome Dalmatian spots. I'll show those in a different video. Put that back up there. Now, unfortunately, I didn't film. I brought my camera. I kept looking at it, but there's constantly people at my table, and if I didn't film the first day, I didn't really want to film the second day just because we haven't had a show in our area in over a year. The last show was Cow Palace. I vended that. It was like January 2020. So a lot of people came to the show. A lot of things were selling really fast. The second day, my friend's display with the leopard geckos, she had a bunch of left. She had more high-end stuff. My display had like 8 animals left in it at the end of the day. I did sell a lot of ice pods, which is good. And I immediately, I took pretty much all the money I made and immediately bought supplies. I bought a bunch of crested gecko food coming tomorrow, a bunch of different ice pod supplies, shipping boxes, all sorts of fun stuff. So with that, we do have the next show. I do have a table already. I already paid for it, and it's a corner, so 2 tables in a corner. It is the Roseville show in middle to late June. I think June 24, 25, something like that. So I'll be there. I'll have more leopard geckos and more crested gecko babies. They'll probably all still be babies. I did work out a deal with my boss. Every other week I'm buying a box of 1,000 3/4-inch crickets, a box of 1,000 1/4-inch crickets, so I can hopefully grow up my babies a little bit quicker, kind of get them onto the up to size to sell a little bit quicker. And every other week I'm also getting a 5,000 large mealworms. I was buying 2,000 every week, and as I'm starting to breed my own, the large ones, I prefer the large ones. Babies can eat large ones. A lot of people don't think they can. They definitely can. They're great for breeders. I can use less per breeders, more meat to shell ratio, and if they pupate early because they're larger, that's great. They go into my breeding colony, which is awesome. Every couple weeks, I just don't get crickets because I have a breeding colony, and it works out really well, which I need to get brand for really bad, actually. So, that being said, what else is going on? What's happening before the show? Ball pythons. I can't tell if that pastel is gravid. It would be absolutely amazing if she was. The male is, I don't think he's sick anymore. I haven't heard any issues from him in quite a while. And he ate an adult mouse and a wean rat the other day, right at one after another, which is the first time he's taken a rat. So, which is awesome. From what I've heard, when I got him, he was only taking adult mice. All I did was kind of just starve him for a little bit, which wasn't even on purpose. It was just because I was forgetful. But it kind of worked out, so it is what it is. Snakes, I've got a second lock with my males to each female. And I definitely think the reverse Okati females, at least both of them, I think, are ovulating or gravid or whatever. So I might lock them all again next week. We'll see about that. The baby snakes, the two younger ones are definitely getting bigger. They are both eating frozen thawed, which is awesome. I no longer have to boil pinkies. And every week I kind of thaw out three, and I pick one, and they get that whatever that one is. They get two, but they are babies, so I probably should be feeding them more often. I'm actually thawing some more mice out right now. I don't think I've thawed out any pinkies. Pardon me. That's just my allergies. Every year around this time, I get really stuffy nose and I cough a lot. I actually did get the vaccine the other day, the first one. I think the Pfizer is what I got. I'm thawing out some more rodents. I need to start feeding my snakes more aggressively. And what I mean by that is more often. And I really it clicked with me the other day. I need to start doing that. So I will be doing that. Let's see, the leopard geckos are doing amazing. They're breeding. Almost every female has at least laid one, probably two clutches. Well, not everyone, but a lot of them, which is awesome. Crested geckos are going ham. Like I said, cleaning them. Gargoyle geckos. We're about to have some gargoyle eggs hatch. And I think that's pretty much it. The lily white is about to lay another clutch of eggs. So when she does, I'll let you guys know if they're good or bad. If they're bad, I am going to pair her with my Dalmatian male. Now there was... this is where I wish I would have filmed. There was a lily white for $6.50 on the show, a baby, very, very small baby. And the guy selling it, he was Good Life Geckos. And it was beautiful. And it had two big Dalmatian spots by the base of the tail. Now, I was talking to him about it. I was under the impression lily whites couldn't show Dalmatian spots. That's just something that someone had said like a year or two ago when lily whites were first kind of gaining popularity. And so, never having bred them and not a lot of people had, I just took that as fact. So when I saw that one, I was pretty surprised. I think a lily white with Dalmatian spots would be absolutely insane, black and white. That's super cool. What else did we see? We saw the melanistic crested geckos over in Korea, which is awesome. I can't wait for those to come to the States. I know I did talk about getting an Xanthic a while ago. I don't know where that's they're like 20 grand or something. Or no, they're like 6 grand or something like that. That's not in the playbook right now. Definitely down the road for sure. I kind of want to have all the crested gecko genes. I want to just, there's so few of them right now, like actual morphs, mutations. And I already have lily white that I want to kind of stay on top of them before they blow up like either leopard geckos or ball pythons. I want to be the guy that has pretty much all of them. So I'm going to try my best to stay on top of that. I know with the melanistics coming out, that's not going to help the price of Xanthics. It's, if anything, going to bring it down because people are going to be like, oh, why get an Xanthic when I get a melanistic? And it's probably cheaper, which I don't know if it will be, but who knows? Who knows on that? What else is going on? Incubator. I'm going to have to pull out my Hubavator and start heating it up for males because I have one gecko who I need to start making males for that. And I need the third incubator. I'm actually taking a day off of work to get a lot of stuff done around the house. And I think that day I'm really going to try to work on the incubator. Right now I'm missing a bunch of things for it, but I can set it all up for what I have to do, take all the things that I need to take out and just get it kind of going. Isopods, my powder blue colony is doing really well. They're going in a bin like 3 times the size. I'm just waiting on Josh's Frogs to send me uh, my ABG mix, which they made the label like literally a week ago, 7 days ago, and they haven't shipped it yet. So I don't know what the heck they're doing, but it said it was in stock. But when I get that, I got like 2 bags of it. I'm gonna mix it all up, and I got bigger tubs. I think they're in like 6 quarts now. I have 5 or 4 15 quarts and some extra like 12 quarts, like, or they're something 11 quarts, 10 quarts, something like that. I'm gonna move some of them up, clean out some of the old ones, move them over, and then pretty much be out of iPod supplies again because I don't know. They cleaning them every like. There's some of them that should have been cleaned a couple months ago or reset. It's just hard. There's some colonies I kind of want to get rid of. I want to get rid of the clowns. Unfortunately, the white duckies. There's only 3 in there that are left alive. They're obviously not going to make it. I'm not going to be able to sell 3 to someone. And that is what it is. You know, I've had projects. I've lost money on projects before. It's not the end of the world. It just sucks because it was an expensive project and it didn't work out, which I probably jumped into it too soon, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about that. Um, and I have the springtails, which are doing really well. So I sold out. I only bought like 3 cups of springtails. I sold out of those really quick, and I sold a lot of isopods. Actually, I sold a lot of higher end isopods at the show, which is super super ironic because I wasn't able to sell any at shows because shows got canceled, and I didn't want to sell online because it was a hassle. And selling locally, everyone just wanted powder blues, and selling online, everyone just wanted powder blues because they were the cheapest. Well, the 2 number one things I came back with at the show were dwarf whites and powder blues. I sold out of all my cooler stuff, so I'll probably take a lot to the Roseville show. I'll probably pack up all the clowns and all the. I'll at least pack up all the clowns and all the Hasei high yellows, and get those out of here and either feed off the blue orange mix. And I have like one other that's kind of dumb. That's like they're like brown. I call them. They're marked as orange, but they're like brown. I have a second orange colony that's like refined and way better. So, and then the last thing I want to touch on is Rose. I did not take Rose to the show and sell her, but she is here with me. Let's take a look at her actually. So here she is. She's getting ginormous. She's still nervous about me, which is fine. Shedding her tail out. She's definitely getting bigger. She did eat a superworm the other day. I gave her a second one this morning, but her light's not on, so I don't think she really cared that much about it. But I'm going to offer her another one when her light comes on and probably clean her out because there's some poopies and stuff around there. And it was huge for her, but she ate it, so I was pretty happy about that. But that's really going to be it for today's video. We're already at like 14 minutes or something like that, 13 minutes. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. We'll have a crested gecko video and a 3rd video out probably this weekend, so look out for those and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that definitely helps with the channel. Sorry I wasn't making any videos last week because of the show, but hopefully you guys are still around and you watch my next couple videos. So with that,